Welcome students. In this video we are going to discuss about another combinational circuit, encoder. What is encoder? It is a combinational circuit which is used to express distinct element through group of bits. Okay. So encoding means, in general we know that if we want to encode, that means any bits can be represented by through another symbol or something else. That is encoder. In encoder, suppose this is encoder. Okay. Encoder. If there are, suppose, n number of bits, n number of input lines. Okay, in order to select n number of inputs line, suppose I0, I1, I2, like this way, In. If we want to select any number of line, either we can get each line for any individually distinct number of lines. There are n output lines. For n input lines, there are n output lines to select n distinctly n number of lines. But instead of n number of lines, if we use here, suppose m number of output lines to select m number of output lines to select this n number of lines distinctly, then it is known as n into m encoder, where there is such condition that where m is less than n. So obviously it is beneficial that less number of output lines is required to detect n input lines. Okay, suppose, just for example, if there is 4 input line, suppose I0, I1, I2, I3, 4 input lines are there. Okay, and this is our encoder. Obviously n into n means here n equals to 4. Okay, so if we select 4 for I0, if only 2 bits, suppose 0, 0 value can represent I0, 0 1 value can represent I1, 1 0 value can represent I0, I2, and 1 1 can represent I3. That means 2 bits number can represent each 4 distinct input lines. Okay, so if in the output lines we say there are 2 output lines, suppose A, B. Suppose if there are 2 output lines, so whenever in the output line is 0 1, then I1 is selected. Okay, whenever output line is 1 0, then I2 is selected. Whenever this is suppose 0 0, then I0 is selected. That means two distinct output lines can select four distinct input line. Only one input can get at the output at a time, mind it. Not more than one input line can be selected through encoder. So if there are input line is n equals to 4, then we need output lines. That means if we write 4 like this way, 2 to the power 2, so we can write here, so this is output line, then this is m equals to 2, so we can write like this way, 2 to the power m. So the relation between n and m, input and output line, so this is an encoder of 4 into 2, where n is 4 and m is 2. Okay, this is block diagram, and the relation between n and m must be n equals to 2 to the power m. Okay, so if there are suppose n equals to 8 input line, then we can say 8 equals to 2 to the power 3. That means m equals to 3 output lines. Okay, that means 3 distinct output lines can select identical 4 input line. So this is encoder. That means instead of using the 4 distinct output lines, if it is possible to use less number of value to identify each input line distinctly, only one value at a time in the output lines, then it is known as encoder. Okay, now our first encoding system is octal to binary encoder. Octal to binary encoder. So in octal numbered system, the values are 0 to 7. That means 8 input lines are there. 8 input lines. Okay. So in order to detect 8 input lines, we get how many numbers of output lines? 2 to the power 3 equals to 2 to the power m. That is m equals to 3 output lines. Okay, that means 3 output lines can detect 8 input lines. We know that in through truth table, 3 input combinations, there are 8 combinations. So if we draw the block diagram, eight into 3 encoder, that means octal to binary encoder, also known as 8 into 3 encoder. Here 8 input lines are there and 3 output lines. Okay, so input lines D0, D1, D2, D3, D4, D5, D6, D7, and output lines are A, B, C. Okay, now let us draw the truth table. Now one thing is that, so when the value of A, B, C equals to suppose 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1 means, we know that from our truth table this is 3 value, that means then this D3 will be selected. Now let us draw the truth table, then you can understand it properly. Now in our input line, we know that our input line has D0, D1, D2, D3, D4, D5, D6, D7. 8 input lines are there. Okay, and in our output lines we have 3 output lines: A, B, C. Okay, mind it, C is the LSB. I'm writing here A, B, C. So C is LSB, that means right hand side digit. A is MSB, most significant bit, left hand side digit. Okay, now in our truth table, when D, just follow it very carefully. Whenever D is 1, that means whenever D1 is selected, D1 means 0 value. Okay, first value, then ABC value will be 0, 0, 0. Okay, and all other values of input line will be 0. Clear? Whenever D1 is selected, then the value of ABC will be obviously 0, 0, 1 from our truth table, just mind it. Okay, as D1, so its truth table value is 0, 0, 1, and all other input value must be 0. Okay, similarly we can write if D2 is 1, D2 value means we have ABC 0, 1, 0. So all other input values are 0. Clear? When D3 is 1, then its input value is 0, 1, 1. Okay? All other values are 0. Whenever D4 is 1, that means whenever D4 is selected, that means whenever the D's value is high, then its output is 1, 0, 0, and all other its values are 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Whenever D5 is selected, its value is 1, 0, 1. Similarly, all others values are 0. Clear? Whenever D6 is 1, its value is 1, 1, 0. All others values are 0. And whenever D7 is 1, its value is 1, 1, 1, and clear? So this is our truth table. Now we have to take the mean term expressions of every single bits A, B, C. Okay. Now let us see the output expressions of A, B, C are for A. We have to take here mean term value. Mean term value means we have to take the one value. So for one value, you have to see the corresponding value of 1 here. For here, this is 4 ones are there. So for ones, here this one is 1. 1 means D4. So you write here D4 plus for second one is this one is here. All others values are 0. So 1 is here means this is our D5. So this is D5 plus this is 1 means D6 values are 1, others are 0. So D6 plus, and last is obviously last one is D7. Okay, this is for A. For B, B's are this one means D2 is 1, this one means here D3 is 1, that means D2 plus D3, and others are here is 1, this one means D6, and this one means D7. So the min term value of B is D2, D3, D6, D7. D2, D3, D6, D7. Okay, and for C is this is D1. Okay, and this one for D3, only its decimal value. This is 001 means 1. This is for D1. This is 011. 011 means D3. This is for D3. Again, this one 101. That means this is D5. And last one is this. That means D7. So our summation is D1, D3, D5, D7. D1, D3, D5, D7. Okay. So as every input signals has its odd operations, that means if any one of this value is high, then A will be high. Now let us draw the circuit diagram. Now this is our logic circuit. D0 input lines are D0, D1, D2 are 8 input lines. So I have drawn this like this way. And now for the value A, our value is odd operations of D4, D5, D6, D7. Okay. So take here D4, D4, D5, D6, D7. Okay, odd value. This is our A. Clear? For B, D2, D3, D6, D7. For B, D2, D2, D3, D6, D7. This is B. And for C, D1, D3, D5, D7. D1, D3, D5, D7. Okay. This is C. This is our logic diagram. Okay. Now I have just show you by using one example. Okay. Suppose we want to high the value D4. This is our circuit diagram. Okay. This is our truth table. This is our expression. Now I am show you example how this will work. Suppose we want D4 high. That means we want D4 in our output lines. D4 high means its value is 1 and others values are 0. Okay. So where is D4? You see here. Here is D4. That means here is 1. Others values are 0. There is no D4. So here all the values are 0. And there is also no 1. So all the values are 0. So our A, B, C value. So output of A is 1. So output of A is 1. All the values of B is at 0. So it is 0. And all the values of C is at 0. It is 0. So this is our expressions of 4. Okay. In our octal number system. So if the output values of ABCs are 1, 0, 0, then D4 is selected. Let us see another example. If D6 is 1 to selected, we want to select D6. Okay, that means here in this case D6 is 1, others values are 0. In this case there is also 1, others are 0. These are all 1, they also are 0, thus there is no D6. So values of A, outputs of A is 1 because there is 1 D6. Output of B is also 1 because there is 1 D6 value. And output of C is 0. You can see that this is the output of binary number. That's why this is binary of this octal number 6. That's why this is a conversion of octal to binary. Why octal to binary? As there are 8 input lines and through the output of ABC we can get the binary value of each octal digit. Binary conversion of each octal digit, and octals values are there are 8 input lines, and for binary all of you know that there are 3 bits required to represent one octal value, as 2 to the power 3 is 8, which we have done already in our number system. Okay, so this is our circuit diagram of octal to binary encoder. Why encoding? Because it's encode every octal number into its binary form. Okay, so this is our encoder. Similarly, we can encode our decimal to binary. Decimal to binary. We can also make a encoder of decimal to binary. Decimal to binary means a decimal number system there are 0 to 9. That means 10 numbers are there. Okay, in order to represent 10 numbers of there, 3 bits is highest value, 8 can be represented using 3 bits. So for in order to represent 10 bits we need 4 binary bit. Okay, because in hexadecimal number system you know that there is 0 to 15. So within 0 to 15 obviously 0 to 9 is included there. So this 0 to 9 can be used in decimal to binary form. Similarly, in the same manner we can draw the circuit diagram of decimal to binary encoder. Okay, there are 9 input lines D0 to D9 and there are 4 output value. Okay, this is what about octal to binary encoder.